Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more of Prince of Persia The Lost Crown. I'm going to be showing you how to beat the final boss, which is Vahram again, except he's a bit more powerful this time, so I'll go through this fight. This fight can be really difficult at first, but as you learn the moveset, and it is a kind of complicated moveset, but once you kind of understand it and memorize certain parts, really isn't too bad. It's just a lot of replaying over and over again, as this game is a lot. So anyway, without any further ado, let's get right into breaking down Vahram's moveset and giving you some tips and tricks. So the fight starts off with Vahram always doing this attack where he goes up in the air and he shoots these yellow things at you in like a bunch of waves, in 3 waves. Basically, you just parry them. It's really not that hard. You just have to, stand in a certain spot and then parry them. If you stand in the same spot, you'll probably just parry 2 of them or sometimes 1 of them. And then there you go. Then you just get free after a build up, and you can just attack him easily. Easy damage on him. This next attack he's gonna do here, you're gonna have to use your grappling hook and go up here and freeze yourself, attack him, then shoot down, and then unfreeze yourself and attack him again. Which obviously that can look really hard at first when you're playing the level, but obviously you have to learn it. Obviously, so it's not first time. It's gonna look really overwhelming, but as you can see, really easy. You're just grappling up, freezing yourself, attacking him, going down, and then unfreezing. So not too bad. Honestly, using the grappling hook on him also works. You can just grapple onto him, and I would use this on a bunch of different attacks too. Anytime you're able to, when you have an opening, just grapple onto him and just start attacking him. It actually has a lot of benefits, and especially since a lot of his attacks are recurring throughout the whole fight, even with changes in phase. I definitely recommend using your grappling hook whenever you can to attack him, especially when you know his attacks. The more you continue on to the fight. That laser beam attack, you just jump up and stall in the air and wait for that laser to be done. It's a pretty short laser, so then you can just go there and attack him after he's done with that attack. This attack we've seen before, nothing new. Just doing those parries. But as you can see, I grappled onto him, as I mentioned earlier, because that can really be useful, when you just grapple onto him, and just to get an extra damage when he's just have a few, a second to attack, and it can really make the fight, feel easier and be a lot quicker and all that. This part here, you want to freeze yourself just pretty close to the shield that Vahram is in, but not too close, because you don't want those rings to hit you over there. So as you can see in the slow motion, you want to freeze yourself nearby, but not too close by, because you want to be able to teleport away once these circles close in as you're breaking down that shield. Yeah, you want to teleport away just as those circles close in to try to do damage on you, and then you can break Vahram's shield after that, as you saw demonstrated there. And then, yeah, you got some free damage there for a few seconds. Then everything else, continues as normal. As you can see, I'm changing how I approach him, too. I'm not necessarily doing the same thing. I'll shoot my bow up and shoot him and, hold the bow there and do a bunch of damage to him. So that'll, decrease the lifespan of this first phase. Especially the first phase you can get rid of really quickly if you do all these different strats. And I'm, changing my approach and my method to how I attack and all of that. Sometimes here you'll just shoot random projectiles. I didn't really cover that, but yeah, that's not too hard. He just shoots random projectiles you can just double jump over or just slide away from. Not too hard. And by this point, you're just repeating the same stuff, so not too hard. And then you can take them out different ways like that, too. That looks really cool, and it was pretty clean. So, yeah. There you go. First phase done. Not too tough, and we have full Athra Surge bar. So, yeah, don't use your Athra Surges in phase 1, because phase 1 is easy. So you want to keep that for phase 2, which now starts. And yeah, second phase starts off really fast with a bunch of fast attacks at the beginning, which is basically just parrying in front of you, and then he moves behind you usually, so you have to parry behind you, unless you're backed against the wall. If you're backed against a wall, then you'll probably just try to you'll have to just parry on the same side, obviously, because you can't teleport into the wall, but usually you would just have to, if you're in the middle of the field, you'll definitely have to just parry in front of you and then parry behind you, so just be ready for that. As you can see here, after that he did just a spin attack, which basically you have to get really up close to him and then slide at the right time. And as you can see, I don't actually dodge this, but he does this many times throughout the fight, so you will see me do it. But what you want to do is basically just get really close to him before he smashes down, and then you want to slide. I don't know why I dashed forward, but yeah, you want to slide there. And then, okay, yeah, so then he makes all these annoying lines appear but you basically just have to not let any of them hit you, and you have to dodge through into all those holes. Which this is really annoying. I barely ever properly dodge all these, and you shouldn't have to if you just like dodge all the other ones, all the other attacks properly. This attack is just really annoying. Everything else is pretty consistent except this, so it's pretty annoying here. But try your best here. And then he immediately makes you parry, so you do kind of have to be on your toes, because you want to make that parry, especially if you need to build up Athra surges or something like that, or yeah, I don't know. You want to make that parry because that does a lot of damage, as you're about to see here. It's good start to the second phase for sure. It does some good damage to him. Then he's doing attacks that we've already seen before, and then yeah, this attack here where he shoots up all this power. Basically, if you see his chest start to ignite with light and he just has light all around him, just try to get away from him. I mean, if you're really close to him, there's not much you can do just to run away since he destroys everything around him. But if you can, just try to get away from him when he does that. This is the parrying attack again, which I finally dodged that spinning attack, and I was able to do my Athra Surge here to get in some extra damage. Already almost halfway. And then we got this attack over here, which you basically have to run to where the real Vahram is, and then you gotta jump over him and stall. So, show it in slow motion. Just run away from all these fake Vahrams. All the fake Vahrams crash down. Then, once that real Vahram is about to come crash down, you immediately jump out of the way and double jump and just stall in the air. Do whatever you need to do. You know, you swing your sword or something to stall in the air, and then you can crash down on him with your sword or something like that. That's that here, and he's repeating a lot of attacks from phase 1, so a lot of your information carries over. These random projectile shots too. Now this attack's a bit changed because it's the same thing, except yeah, there's gonna be 4 balls instead of just 2 of them. So you can still like attack him using the grappling hook, and then you can freeze yourself, but you just gotta watch out for more balls. Gotta be more cautious. This attack, this super annoying attack. Also, yeah, just watching how I'm doing it, just not getting hit by any of the lines, and then parrying like that. And there we go. See, parrying is really helpful, especially when you want to build up your Athra quickly, because look at my Athra right now. It was just amazing now. It's completely filled up. I'm ready for third phase. Third phase, I'll easily be able to do a bunch of damage with my Athra Surge, and there you go. Second phase done. Still not, too bad. I mean, definitely harder than first phase, but still not crazy, so there you go. And now on to third phase. Alright, so the third phase is going to start out with basically you want to move to the right. And you just want to stay to the right, and then you have to parry like one thing. That's literally all you have to do. And then you'll avoid like all of his attacks, as you can see here. So you just move to the corner, the right corner, and then just wait for one thing you have to parry. Yeah, and then that'll prevent you from taking any damage, and then you can continue on with your attacks. A lot of things are going to be exactly the same as all the other phases. There's just a few more changed things here. Like this attack's exactly the same. Then the parry right here. And we got that good start again to the fight. Got that good damage getting done to him. This part exactly the same. Just waiting for Vahram to come down on you and then jump away and stall in the air. We got our Athra Surge here doing a ton of good damage. Already almost done with third phase. And then, yeah, this part, there's a bit of a pattern to this part. It's a bit like the last attack, but it's a bit changed. Basically, it's like one fake Vahram comes down on you, then 2 fake Vahrams come down on the left and the right of you, and then another fake Vahram comes down on you, and then 2 fake Vahrams come down on you, and then the real fake Vahram comes down on you, which then you would get out of the way, and then jump above, and then stall in the air, and then attack. So it's basically 1, 2, 1, 2, and then real Vahram. Then you have to just move out of the way and then jump above, stall, and then wait for the attack to be done. Then you attack. Then yeah, all this is all the same. This attack is different. This attack is different. So basically, it's the same thing except there's 6 balls this time. For the third phase, it's going to be 6 balls. So you just have to take a more cautious approach. Just maybe change the time when you're on, using the teleport ability. So as you can see there, just not too bad. It's just you have to change your approach a little bit, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. And then everything else is the same. Here, this part again, once again, you're just moving to the right corner. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you can try to getting some attacks there, but if you want to be safe, just stay in the corner, and you only have to parry one thing to completely dodge everything. Other than that, you just stay still. There you go. Yeah, he's already almost dead here. We got this attack, which we haven't done in a while, but it's exactly the same, completely unchanged as it was in the first phase. You're just putting your teleport thing like just a bit to the side, not too close by, but still close by enough so that you can attack him, just so those circles don't kill you. But yeah, there you go. Third phase done. Already on to the last phase, so let's finish it off here. And once again, very similar attacks, except you are crazy powerful now. You have attacks and they create like a wave ability, and you can you're faster than him. You're freezing time and stuff, so you're super powerful and everything's exactly the same. Final phase is like the easiest phase because you already know all the attacks. Nothing is changed, and you're more powerful than you've ever been. So super easy. Look how far you can dash. You can dash so far, shoot so many wave beams everywhere. You could sell a little bit here. So yeah, look how far you could dash away. You can dash across the whole arena. So super easy here. Look, the time actually stops every time you parry in this phase. So yeah, look at that. Easy. It's like half of his health gone already. So yeah, that's basically the whole fight. Everything's just easy to dodge at this last phase. And then, yeah, not much else to say here. Does the exact same attacks as he's been doing the whole time. Literally phase 3, except you're able to slow down time, and you're just more powerful. So yeah, this attack here is super easy now. Parries make it really easy to beat this fight in the 4th phase. There, you don't even need to stall. You can just get out of the way now with that fast dash. Easy. And yeah, basically all of it. I'm just narrating the fight now, sort of. I'm also stalling a little bit with my speech, but yeah, same old stuff. There, yeah, and I mean, you can still die. You do have to be careful. I mean, you can't just tune out. It's not like it's free. It's just you do the 3rd phase slightly easier. So, as you can see, I am still taking some damage. So, I don't know. Don't just be like, all right, it's free. I don't have to try now, because you can die here. But there you go. That's Vahram, guys. The final boss of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown in the main game, not in the DLC. The DLC I'll cover. If you guys want me to, type in the comments if you want to, or like the video. That helps me know if you guys liked it and want to see me do guides on the DLC bosses. But yeah, so that is Vahram, final boss fight of the main game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to see more of my content, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.